Welcome to the LOQW podcast. I'm Bridget Cooper, LOQW's HR associate and a licensed professional counselor in the state of Missouri. As we recognize Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about something that plays an important role in our overall well-being: self-care. When people hear the phrase self-care, they often think about spa days, vacations, or treating yourself. While those things can absolutely be enjoyable, real self-care is much more than occasional pampering. Self-care is the ongoing practice of supporting your mental, emotional, physical, social, and spiritual well-being in ways that help you function, cope, and stay healthy over time. Hobbies are an important form of self-care because they give us opportunities to relax, connect, and express ourselves. And really just to do something simply because we enjoy it, not because we have to. As we talk through the different areas of self-care today, we'll also look at examples of hobbies and activities that can support each category. Self-care is not avoiding responsibilities, ignoring problems, or pretending stress doesn't exist. It's also not selfish. In fact, taking care of yourself helps you show up more fully for the people around you. Many of us spend so much time taking care of others, meeting expectations, solving problems, and pushing through stress that we forget to check in with ourselves. Over time, that can lead to burnout and emotional exhaustion, irritability, disconnection, or just simply feeling like we're running on autopilot. Burnout usually doesn't happen overnight. It builds gradually when our needs are consistently ignored. Self-care looks different in different areas of our lives. Physical self-care means taking care of your body. That might include getting enough sleep, drinking water, eating regularly and healthy, moving your body, stretching, or going to medical appointments when needed. Physical self-care is about listening to what your body needs. Hobbies that include movement or caring for your body are walking, gardening, dancing, hiking, or hunting. Emotional self-care involves paying attention to your feelings and mental well-being. This could look like setting boundaries, talking to someone you trust, journaling, allowing yourself to rest, asking for help, or simply acknowledging when you're overwhelmed instead of pushing your feelings aside. Hobbies that help you process emotions could include painting, music, crafting, and writing. Social self-care focuses on connection and support. Humans are not meant to do everything alone. In fact, we are wired for connection with each other. Spending time with supportive people, laughing with your friends, checking in on someone you care about, or making space for healthy relationships can have a huge impact on your well-being. Social self-care can also mean limiting relationships or situations that consistently drain your energy. Hobbies or activities that create connections with others include book clubs, group fitness classes, gaming with your friends, or even volunteering. Spiritual self-care can look different for everyone. For some people, it involves faith, prayer, or attending church. For others, it may simply mean spending time in nature, practicing gratitude, reflecting, meditating, or connecting to a sense of purpose and meaning in life. Spiritual self-care is really about feeling grounded and connected to something bigger than the stress of everyday life. Hobbies that help you feel grounded, peaceful, or connected to meaning could include cooking, creative activities, volunteering, hiking, fishing, or even nature photography. I also think it's important to remember that self-care doesn't have to be expensive or time-consuming. Sometimes the most meaningful forms of self-care are very small and very simple. Taking a real lunch break, stepping outside for fresh air, listening to the birds, saying no when your plate is already full, turning your phone off for a little while, giving yourself permission to pause without feeling guilty. And setting boundaries is one of the healthiest forms of self-care we can practice. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you don't care about others. It means you recognize that your well-being matters too. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a small challenge for this week. Take a few minutes to check in with yourself and ask, what area of self-care have I been neglecting lately? Maybe it's physical, emotional, social, or spiritual. Then choose one small thing you can intentionally do this week to support yourself in that area. Remember, self-care is not about being perfect. It's about paying attention to your needs before you reach the point of burnout. Thank you for listening to this episode of the LOQW podcast. I hope it serves as a reminder that taking care of yourself is important, necessary, and something you deserve to prioritize.